Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about Devin Haney still. He's still calling out Lomachenko, and Lomachenko haven't responded, and Lomachenko's thinking about being the undisputed of the 135 division and then moving back down, and one thing is but that's on him if he want to do that. But I don't know if this is clout chasing or if Devin Haney really want him. I'm still leaning. I was still leaning towards. I think Devin Haney still want to. He want to really fight him, and he want to because one thing he was in the he was on the verge of getting that fight with Luke Campbell, but then Bob Aaron did something to get Lomachenko in that position to get that belt. Get the fight to get that belt, right? And Devin Haney got something to prove because one thing is I think Devin Haney he might stay in the division for another year and then he's gonna go up because I don't know if he'll ever fight Lomachenko or if he'll get the fight with Lomachenko. He should get the fight with Lomachenko because Lomachenko, him going back down, it ain't too many people he can. If he go back down, it ain't too many people. It ain't too much competition back down at 130. He's been still getting the people and knocking them down and getting the win in the 135 division. And we know he's not going to go up. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be really tough for him, right? One thing is I remember Bob Aaron saying that Bob Aaron said that, he said, give Devin Haney some time to develop. He needed to develop, Well, one thing is I think I can understand that to a certain degree, but on the other hand, I would say that fight him now. If he's not developed, get to him before he even get better. Because he's getting better. I know he's fighting people like C level fighters, maybe even B level fighters. Devin Haney. And Lomachenko's somewhat fighting fighters like that too. He haven't fighted like a Hall of Famer or maybe I think Gary Russell, Nicholas Walters. He's after he fought Lomachenko, that was it. He never been back in the ring. And Linares been knocked out like 4 times before Lomachenko got to him. And Jose Pedraza, he already had 1 or 2 losses before Lomachenko got to him. Now, you could fight. One thing is you could pave your way into making your own mark as in giving people their first loss. I mean, as in like fights that's somewhat 50-50, like with Devin Haney and Tank, because Tank moved up too, and he's not calling. Lomachenko was calling him out, right? He was at 135. Tank was at 130. Now, for some reason, Tank moved up and Lomachenko's not calling him at all. I think that Lomachenko is not going to fight Tank and Devin Haney right now. He don't want to mess up his him getting the last belt, which with Teofimo Lopez has, and because Teofimo Lopez is going to be fighting not Teofimo Lopez. Richard Cormier has. I'm sorry. Yeah, Richard Cormier has the belt, the last belt, and then Teofimo Lopez is fighting Richard Cormier to get the belt for Richard Cormier. So they're gonna eliminate each other to fight Lomachenko. So Lomachenko don't have to worry about one of them. So because one of them gonna eliminate each other. So he will get that fight with one of them. Lomachenko. He will be fighting one of them. I think he's gonna fight one of them before he fight Devin Haney and Tank. You know what I'm saying? Would I be surprised if he take Tank or Lomachenko? Tank or Devin Haney fight next? I might be a little surprised because I think that he's gonna move carefully a little bit, and then he should fight. I that's what I would do. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. But in the old days, I think in the 80s, whatever. I mean, maybe in the 90s, what I'm saying, fighters, these fighters used to fight. To even become the undisputed, they have to fight a tough fight to be the undisputed of get that last belt, whatever. But fighters move different now these days, right? We know that. You know what I'm saying? And I think Mayweather had something to do with that too at the same time. But everybody chose their own path, so you can't blame Mayweather for that because Mayweather did it his way. Now everybody want to copy his blueprint and move the way he want to move, right? But But at the same time, you should want to get to Devin Haney quicker as possible. I don't think right now, but I think if Devin Haney get a couple more fights, he's still gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's gonna fight him before he get that the fighting Richard Carmi or Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but you know, I don't know is Dev because I think this will be his biggest payday fight, Devin Haney. Both of them, and fighting Tank Davis too. Definitely fighting Tank Davis because Tank Davis got Mayweather promotions behind him, and they promoting him right too at the same time. He beat one person, Jose Pedraza, and he's got 1.8 million Instagram followers, and the money he's making too on top of that. You know what I'm saying? They try to build it up. I understand what they're trying to do. Maybe what it's trying to do, and well, Bob Aaron's not doing too much with Lomachenko, with Tank Davis, or Tyson Fury over there. He ain't promoting them. He's not. He's put a little bit of promotions behind a couple of fighters, you know, over Terrence Crawford, and you know what that is, Lomachenko and Tyson Fury. But Lomachenko really don't sell that much like that, and Tyson Fury is not doing that great either, right? But getting back with this, Devin Haney still want to fight Lomachenko. I mean, of course. I mean, it's kind of funny because everybody be saying he haven't fought nobody. They keep on saying that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if he haven't fought nobody, it should be easy. It should be easy to get fight him and to and I think, you know what, let me tell you something. I think this fight is a 50-50 fight. I would still give. Let me think about it. Hold on. Let me think about it. Because Lomachenko is very experienced, got a great skill set. Devin Haney is not a pushover. He's really a slick fighter, man. He's got great leg movement, and he got power too. He's coming to his man strength, like what I've been seeing. Last fight, he broke dude's I think it was his jawbone or something like that. He broke something. Dude went to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? That's come from being getting that strength, you know what I'm saying? And he got a great skill set too, good skill set, but he hasn't really fought the Hall of Famers yet, and the only way he can fight a Hall of Famer or a great fighter is fight Lomachenko, whatever. But Lomachenko, I don't know, but Lomachenko it's all in your hands. What you want to do next after that Teofimo Lopez and Richard Coleman fight. That's if he can get past them. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody jump in the fence. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens. You know, but if he do move down, man, he's giving every other channel, the LDBC, he's giving them ammunition to fire at him. You know what I'm saying? Because man, that's gonna really look really bad. I mean, they're going down because people really don't. Be undisputed, didn't go down. I mean, I'm Deontay Wilder was gonna do that, but I think he changed his mind. He might as well stay up there because ain't no other weight over the heavyweights, or even going back down. It's not. It would be kind of like you could beat those people at cruiserweight, Deontay Wilder. So why go down? So I guess he must have said, you know what, or he just must have been just talking and he's just promoting himself at the same time. So that could be a reason why Deontay Wilder said that, right? And but I remember Fanon Boxing said something about Clarissa Shields going up and then moving down. Then I seen somebody in the on Fanon's channel in the at the comment bar on his YouTube page channel saying something that Clarissa Shields moved down because you know what I'm saying. I forgot. They said something. She moving down because I forgot what they really said. But then they said Lomachenko's moving down because he want to hide. You know what I'm saying? So but at the same time, man, it's all about what y'all think about. If Lomachenko become the undisputed of the 135 and he moved down and not fighting Tank or Devin Haney, and when he was calling out Tank, now he moving down and Tank is in his division. That's gonna make him look even really bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's really nobody at the 130 really he can it's really on his level. Like Leo Santa Cruz, who? Abner Mares, who's at 130 pounds? Who's that? I think Gary Russell down there. Shakur Stevens at 120 or something like that, 126 or something like that. I think he's at 130. But I mean, even fighting him is, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. But the thing about it is, man, what is Lomachenko, if he move down, is that gonna make him what is that gonna make him look to y'all? Bad? Is it gonna be a business move, or he's trying to avoid Devin Haney and Tank Davis, or what? Because I think if he get those two on his resume, then we could really talk about him being like pound for pound number one over Terrence Crawford. I will probably say that. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Because Terrence Crawford don't have, I don't think, a Devin Haney. Well, I don't think that, because when Terrence Crawford went into a fight with all this guys, everybody knew that Terrence Crawford was probably going to win that fight. Then now with Teofimo Lopez fighting Devin Haney, it's like a 50-50 fight. Even with Tank Davis, I think Lomachenko have a better chance of beating Tank Davis than Devin Haney. But he do have a chance to beat Devin Haney too, because he's just unexperienced. He haven't been in there with A-level fighters or Hall of Famers, whatever y'all want to call it, right? But leave a comment at the bottom of my page. Subscribe to my page. Like my page. Hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Bum Blood Belt. Bye bye.